From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, nothing really out of the ordinary as we round out the week tomorrow and start the weekend on Saturday. Temperatures pretty much near normal, and that's been a welcoming sight over the past couple of days after the high heat we saw going back to last week. But unfortunately, those extreme conditions, those heat conditions are going to be back with us, especially as we round out the upcoming weekend and head through pretty much the entirety of next week. So we'll take a look at the numbers in just a second. But first, let's set the stage with the satellite radar composite. And again, partly to mostly cloudy skies out there today. We did see a few scattered showers and storms through the course of the afternoon. Some are on the stronger side, especially say over towards Jeff Davis Parish, extreme northwestern portions of Vermilion Parish, and around Acadiana again earlier on this evening. But all of that activity is pretty much pushed southward into the Gulf of Mexico, and all is quiet here locally. A pretty clean sweep there on Power Doppler 3, so not foreseeing any major issues overnight tonight. Will be mild, but again, pretty much right where we should be for this time of year, mid to upper 70s. And then we'll be seeing a pretty similar pattern to round out the week tomorrow. Out in the tropics, look at this, pretty unusual. We have two tropical storms to talk about. This is way out in the Atlantic, east of the islands here in the central Atlantic. We have Tropical Storm Brett, winds of 65 miles per hour, and new late this evening, TD4 was upgraded to Tropical Storm Cindy, and that has winds of about 40 to 45 miles per hour. Here's the latest on Brett. Again, winds at 60. It's moving to the west at 18. Moving through the Caribbean here over the next couple of days, but good news to report. It's going to be encountering some very strong upper level winds here. So at the very least, it will be weakening, but it could dissipate altogether. Regardless, the moisture associated with it is going to be heading for Central America. Not a threat to the Gulf of Mexico, nor is Tropical Storm Cindy. Is likely going to strengthen a little bit over the next couple of days, but it's going to take a track north of the islands and then eventually out into the open Atlantic, where it is expected to dissipate with time. And outside of that, no threats from the tropics. So some good news there. In the short term, again, pretty quiet night ahead, mid to upper 70s. That's where we'll start our Friday. Maybe a few coastal showers out there, but that would be about it. Otherwise, it's going to be a partly to mostly cloudy type of day. A few of those scattered showers and storms developing during the afternoon hours. Going to maintain about a 40% rain chance. High temperatures remaining again where they should be for this time of year, upper 80s to lower 90s. Saturday got rain chances at 30% for now. I still think a few showers will be possible to start the weekend, but then thereafter, rain chances heading down Sunday through pretty much the entirety of next week, as this ridge of high pressure is going to be making a comeback here across Acadiana and pretty much going to be right on top of us for late next week. That's when we'll see some of the more extreme temperatures, but at the very least, again, plan on lower rain chances and some very high heat, upper 90s to lower 100s for those high temperatures. Heat indices much higher than that. 75 your projected low tonight. Again, a few of those evening storms that we did have on the radar have since pushed out into the Gulf of Mexico, so no major issues. 91 will be your projected high tomorrow. Pretty typical summertime day with a few of those scattered showers and storms developing for the afternoon hours. Going to maintain that 40% rain chance. Few showers I think still possible on Saturday, but the heat creeping up a little bit. 94 will be your projected high. 96 into Sunday under a partly cloudy sky, and then through all of next week, hot temperatures, upper 90s, lower 100s. Rain chances down 5–10% or less. Overnight lows are going to be sneaking upwards as well. And really, it's been feeling the best, the most noticeable for those early morning hours with readings in the mid-70s. But unfortunately, those are going to be going away as well, again, with those lows creeping back up into the upper 70s and lower 80s.
All right.
So that's the way to end June and start July.
Let's just hope maybe July is a little better.
A little better, but that probably means
thinking.
rainier if it's going to be better probably. But we'll see.
All right, we'll see what happens. Thanks, Bradley. No